Good day, good way. Day's half over, but still just for recording purposes, I am going to go ahead and do a card of the day for 7/28, 2025. 7, the journey. 28 is the Queen of Waters, is basically what's influencing how you're going to create. That could work out as either motivation or distraction. Sometimes what we emotionally keep investing in is only keeping us distracted. Sometimes what we emotionally invest in is only keeping us in a greater form of creation, which again could be a trick too, but we're not going to dig too deep into them and keep it short. So 7/28 can be taking a journey into what's motivating me. 7 plus 28 becomes 35. 35 in my cards is the element of earth. It is what I'm grounded out in. That, what you hear me talk about, grounded as in I'm finding balance, or grounded as in it's shorting out because it's probably taking too much energy. On my card, the element of earth, you have fear and you have embrace. Am I embraced by things that allow me to keep my energy, or am I always fearful of my energy, so I'm embracing things that only help keep that struggle? Last word, struggle. 35, 3 plus 5, 8. Strength card, the struggle card. Am I fighting to stay ahead, have I already fell prey and become a victim? So we'll do the 7, the journey, the 28, whether it's a motivation or it's a distraction, the 35, whether you're embracing something or you're just really caught in systems of fear, and then the 8, which will show you whether you're achieving your goals or if you've already fallen prey to the struggle. Wholeness. So the journey can be a distraction. If you pay attention to what I've been telling you basically every day since I've been here, is everything is a distraction. Everything is designed to make you invest more in it than you do yourself. The minute something wants more of you than you are left for yourself, what my shirt say? You cannot simultaneously prepare. You cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. No coincidences. Think about it in an energetic sense. If what I am about to give my energy to is only about to put me in struggle, then I wasn't preparing for peace. I was only instituting a war. Some of y'all do that in your choices daily. Your relationship, your family, your friends, your government, your job, yourself. You only figure out what's going to be the best struggle to struggle with, but you're still struggling nonetheless. And it's kind of like what I was talking about yesterday, that traumatic muscle memory. Some of y'all, when you don't have anything wrong, you'll help create it. But we're not finna do this today. The day's already half over, so let's just run through again, just for shits and giggles. 7, the journey. Should be you with no conditions, but unfortunately, within this realm of thoughts, everybody has a condition. I got a condition, you got a condition, that motherfucker right there that's about to log off, you got a condition. See you later, but you got a condition. Don't matter. 7, the journey, what you are choosing to go through. What you are choosing to go through is what you're going to succumb to. The thought, the 3, is going to show you where you fooled yourself. You cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. If you already see something that's about to put you in struggle, why do you do it? At that point, you lose everybody. Why? Because perspectives come into play. The minute somebody asks you why I do whatever, the perspective of what I believe is going to be the answer. That's that 7. You're going to succumb to whatever thought is fooling you. This is the old school hermit. This is the king of earth. This is what's ruling over what I believe. The thought is ruling over what you believe. If not, you wouldn't try and make it become an experience. It's just that simple. So the 28 basically shows you where you're already distracted by being motivated to go on a journey. Why are we so distracted? Wholeness. Why are we so distracted? Why are we so easily motivated by struggle? That's the question. Why are you so easily motivated into struggle? 4, focus. The Emperor card. The Aries card, my mind's already on fire. Why is my mind already on fire? Because the thought already told me everything that I know. Not everything that I need to know, but everything that I know. I think, I know, I saw. No, you just have a perspective. You just have a perspective of what you focused on, and now you're trapped in it. Trying to find balance. Trying to find balance between what I thought and what I wanted. And your karma is in between. What I thought and what I wanted might not be what's really there. But the distance it's going to take between what you thought and what you wanted is going to leave you with a karmic trail. It ain't got nothing to do with that fake ass bitch y'all keep talking about coming back to defend you. Karma going to get them. Karma is energy. And he or she, which she doesn't have a gender, don't give a shit about you. She just wants energetic use. She ain't pro you, she ain't against you. She is you. So you're going to succumb to whatever you focused on, that 7 at 28, and it's going to become 35. You're going to get grounded out in what you believe. So you're going to succumb to whatever you focused on, that 7 at 28, and it's going to become 35. You're going to get grounded out in what you believe. I'm succumbing to what I focused on, and this is what it's going to leave me with. That's going to fuck my video, so I'm going to hurry up. So 7 and 28 becomes 35. Becomes the illusion. Only illusion, where that's an 18, illusion becomes an ill use of ions. Ions is energy. Illusion is a bad use of energy. Wait a minute, I want it, but it's not what's there. But I don't care, I want it anyway. Okay, so you just gonna keep on dumping your energy into it? Yeah, because I want it. Man, that's an illusion. I don't care. I'll make it real. I'm an alchemist. So you will emotionally give all your potential to something that already told you, I'm going to need you to struggle. Holy shit, if you've been paying attention, I already told you that. You give all your potential energy into what has already told you you're going to struggle, and then get mad when you create a struggle. 7, 28, 35. You get grounded out by your ill use of energy. Not looking at what's really there and only believing in what your faith has taught you that you need to see. So now that 35 becomes an 8, becomes your struggle. It already told you, potentially, all you're going to do is struggle with a bad use of energy. What's the bad use of energy? What is the 8? What's got all my strength? Fear. Remember I told you a minute ago on my 35 card, there's either embrace or fear. You embraced fear. Your struggle is your fear. Because remember I told you a minute ago, what I wanted and what was actually there, or what I have and what I want, because you ain't even figuring out what's really there. Sorry, shouldn't even done that. You don't even know what's really there. You just know what you want to be there and what you actually are. So much to the point to where you don't even know what you actually are, you just know what you want. So on a day like today, ill use of ions is bad energy. Ill use of ions is an illusion. It is me using my reality to create what ain't there, based off of the perspective of what I think is there. Spiritual science. So looking at this numerically, 3, 4, 9, 7 and 9, 16 plus 2, 18. Holy shit. 18, it's all an illusion. I've been telling you that for years. But 18, 1 plus 8, 9. You've lost control. The minute what you actually are becomes less than what you really want, you've already lost control. And now you're all ego. Karmically trying to get somewhere that may not be where you need to be and might not actually be real. But you're gonna die trying to create it. That could go into a whole nother class. Please make sure what you're trying to give life is not actually killing you. Words to live by, because you have to remember, you cannot simultaneously prevent and prepare for war. You'll only end up in destruction. Wholeness.